Go ahead, tell the story.
Okay, guys. Sydney is sitting here. We're talking about this guy that Sydney used to date, went on one date with, and she's talking all about how cute and romantic the date was. What y'all do on the date?
It was so thoughtful. We went to dinner, we went got drinks, we came back to an apartment that he rented out, did sip and paint, he bought his matching white t-shirt so that my clothes didn't get dirty. I'm telling her, I'm like, it was so cute, so thoughtful. I'm showing her pictures.
And I'm like, I have that photo. Like, I'm looking at this picture of Sydney in her white t-shirt doing sip and paint.
And she's like, I did the same thing with him.
We went on the same exact date.
He took us both. He did the same thing for both of us, and we're just putting it together.
For the first subject, now I want y'all to not take this too seriously. Don't take it too seriously. I'm just having fun. But should people, women, but I gotta say people, but should women consider sharing their ideal man? Now, I'm only asking that. Listen, wait, I'm only asking because I have a video that's an example. These two women, they end up going on a date with the exact same guy, and he does the exact same date. But when you listen to them, it sounds like, especially with the way women complain about dating, dudes planning, dudes initiating, this dude did everything right. It just so happens that he did the same exact thing for two different women. I'm gonna play the video clip and y'all give me y'all thoughts on it. But I'm wondering, should women consider dating the ideal man? Because dude held it down.
Go ahead, tell the story.
Okay, guys. Sydney is sitting here. We're talking about this guy that Sydney used to date, went on one date with, and she's talking all about how cute and romantic the date was. What y'all do on the date?
It was so thoughtful. We went to dinner, we went got drinks, we came back to an apartment that he rented out, did sip and paint, he bought his matching white t-shirt so that my clothes didn't get dirty. I'm telling her, I'm like, it was so cute, so thoughtful. I'm showing her pictures.
And I'm like, I have that photo. Like, I'm looking at this picture of Sydney in her white t-shirt doing sip and paint.
And she's like, I did the same thing with him.
We went on the same exact date.
He took us both. He did the same thing for both of us, and we're just putting it together.
We went on the exact same date. Probably like a month apart, like less than a month apart from each other.
We were both wearing white t-shirts.
He bought us both.
He both took film camera pictures of us and sent it to us like, oh, this was so cute. Memories.
She's
the exact same picture.
She's sitting there talking about, oh, he took the cutest film picture of me. And I'm thinking, I have a film picture from Peyton. It is the exact. I'm gonna overlay the pictures.
No, it's the exact same.
We have the exact same outfit on.
And you know who you are. And I think that honestly, I applaud you because you're probably gonna see this. I applaud you. It was very thoughtful, but just know that we're putting it together.
We were literally sitting here talking about, we think so highly of this person. We had the best date of our life. He is such a good dater. We're both sitting here. It's the same person. But not only is it the same person, it's the same date.
The same person, the same date. He both got his white t-shirts, and we both took the same film picture. He probably both took it of us and was like, oh, let's have a cute picture. Let's take a cute memory. The same. Let's overlay it.
We're gonna overlay it because
we're gonna overlay.
This was there is time between these two things. Okay, and he had the time to replicate the same exact date and then make us each feel like we had our
so special. I swear, I was on top of the world. I was like, this man.
I was like, I had never done something so thoughtful, so fun, so creative. He bought the canvases, bought the
canvas, bought the paint. Bought a t-shirt for us to change into because he didn't want our clothes to get dirty.
Sydney's sitting here talking about we have a cute film picture. I
said, wait, I have a film picture. I said, oh, really? Do you? Do you?
Then it started. More of the story.
If you see
so I failed to see the problem.
Man, don't play with me.
Listen at the joy. They're laughing. They're smiling. They talking about how thoughtful he was, how special they felt.
And neither one of these dudes, these chicks is giving this man a second date.
We don't know that. See, they're not gonna air that out. They're not gonna air out that these dates were a month apart and they probably gave this man some pussy. They're not gonna air that out. But listen, look at the joy, look at the smiles, and look, he got a type too. Look at the women; they almost look alike.
But it's not joy of the date so much as joy of the irony.
But they talked about how much they enjoyed it. They talked about he get all the points in the world. He get all the points.
No.
So why not consider sharing the ideal man? If he makes you feel that, like, look at them.
Because it's a facade that most men can't continue. Don't introduce me to a vibe you can't maintain.
So okay. So you're saying
you got those guys that'll get those dates right, and then they'll eventually, get you into a relationship. But then he go back to being himself, and then you be like, you looking bait and switched.
So you saying maybe he's just a good dater,
right? And that don't make him a good partner.
Okay. But let's spin it forward. Let's just say he so happens to be able to keep this energy. Should it be considered if he keeps that energy, and you find out, oh my God, he doing this with a whole other woman the exact same way? He's just copying and pasting his routine. And but if I didn't know, I would feel great. No, you're not rocking with it?
No, because at that point, that's pretty much somebody who is pretty much transforming himself based on what the ideal man is for these particular women. And typically, birds of a feather flock together. So it's usually likely that two women are going to have some similarities in the types of men they date and types of things they like to do. So it's not unheard of that these two women ended up kind of dating the same guy, and he did the same date. So it leaves a lot to be desired about personality, because it's like this person is going to transform himself based on the woman instead of just being who he is. And that's kind of sociopath behavior. Oh, nah, I'm cool on that. I'm cool on that.
Look, I'm trying to come up with solutions for women that have a lot of complaints in the dating and relationship sphere. And when a guy is a planner, because I see every single day, and y'all, we've all seen the posts in the comments.
Oh yeah,
guys don't have a plan. A man with we want a man with a plan. A man with a plan. And I get it. I'm not arguing it. This man had a plan and he executed it. He executed. Frank, what you think, man?
Man, that nigga genius.
Thank you. Thank you. The copy and paste.
Man, only thing he did, the old hack to what you do to let for you to know that the spaghetti noodles are done. You just take one out of the pot and throw it.
Yeah, throw it to the wall
against the wall. If it's thick,
yeah,
it's done. That's what he did with these two. With that date, date was the spaghetti noodles.
Yeah,
so he threw it against the wall, and obviously it's a date that works because he got both of them with it.
Yeah.
Now what? So I can't find the wrong in what he did unless he knew that they were friends, which I don't understand how he didn't know that they were friends, or did they become friends because they found each other somehow?
They were friends.
And so I need a little more backstory. But if they were friends, then obviously there would have been pictures of each other with each other on social media. So the nigga didn't do.
Well, let me say something as a guy that has been so in these situations. I've been in situations very close, right? And I had a sister roll up on me one time and say, "Hey, yo, Manuel, you got to choose either me or her." And I'm like, "Wait, why do I got to choose? Who are y'all?" I didn't know who these women were. They were friends. And she said, "Yeah, those are two of my sisters, my sorors." And I'm like, "Oh, hey, oh damn, my bad. I didn't know." because I didn't do recon. I didn't go through their Facebook pictures and news feeds to see who was in pictures. I don't go that far. I just I like you. I want you, and that's it. You know. And so now when she put that out there, that hey, that's my homegirl and that's my homegirl, what you gonna do? I just said, you know what, bet. You know, and I hadn't went so far with any of them to where I had to be called out. I wasn't trying to be a player. I wasn't lying about a status or anything. But I think what Sheffy just said is a good point. You know, birds of a feather do flock together. So a lot of times the women will like the same type of guy, and that guy will like women that would be friends in the real world. You know, so it could be just happenstance. I really believe, because it's happened to me before.
You know what? I bet those two ain't friends no more. After the shock and amusement wore off.
Yeah.
Both of them still like that date.
Yeah, they did. That's what I'm telling you.
So they probably were like, so I'm keep seeing him.
Yeah, who gonna girl, you can't see him no more, girl. And then you find out, well, he told me y'all just texted. Oh, he tell me, like, they gonna find out the other one went out with the other
they
one.
Gonna become sister wives, one of the two. I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't like none of it. I mean, I don't, because at the end of the day, he copy and pasted the date, but at the same time, it's like none of the date was catered to either woman.
It don't have to be. It don't have
yes,
to
they
be.
do.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Let me tell you. See, y'all
My
don't
daughter
hear
came in here today with some chicken wings from yesterday from my sister, and she said, and I brought you all flats just like you like it. See, made me feel special.
Do you know how many women I know that like all flats? You know how? Do you know? I'm real talk.
I get you.
Do you?
I understand.
That's what I'm saying. We can copy and paste some stuff, and I guarantee you, 8 out of 10 y'all gonna all like the basic formula that we put forth.
My ex-husband for real.
Well, listen,
I ain't gonna be out here playing these games with these men.
Look, for real. The basic formula, because that's the basic formula. What he did wasn't extraordinary. It was creative and it was outside of the box, because he did a Saint Pete, a paint and sip at an apartment that he rented out, and got the little camera thing that gives you the little Polaroid. Like, he did all that stuff, right? But most women would enjoy that. So for a first date,
he got a 10-pack of t-shirts from doggone
I'm
Costco.
telling you, listen. Trust me when I tell you this.
Man, look.
This is something that all men should take note of, because what seems like maximum effort to a man that plans is minimum effort. Y'all dudes better keep some fucking game. What seems like maximum effort to a man with a plan is minimum effort. I could wake up and do, if I was single tomorrow, I'd wake up with 10 ideas that I can spin I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. You're special.
When she was explaining the date, I was like,
how many times have you done it? You've done that. I know you've done it.
It's just, I'm like, Dad, is it this easy?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the bar is so low that they're impressed so much by in-home paint and sip. The canvas ain't numbered. You can get a 5-pack canvas. Five canvas pack at Walmart for $7. You can get the little cheap paint at Walmart for about $4. You get the paintbrush for about $2.36. Those t-shirts for $11.
And dudes, this is why we keep telling you lames that's complaining about $300 dates that y'all are lame. It don't cost nothing to do this. That's
very minimal.
That whole date probably cost that man like $60.
Even if it costs $100, being that he's duplicated it and replicated it, boy, he got that thing logistic. He got that thing down to a science now. That thing, listen, like he said, he got a pack of t-shirts, a pack of canvases, he got everything Get a day. Hey, come on over. And he rent that same apartment at that same place. Listen, a
Lord
weekend, and you
Jesus.
renting a loft on a weekend is cheaper than a hotel, and it's cheaper than the spot you share with another woman if you want to get out
Wow.
there like that. I'm telling you now, that is $60 easy. Easy.
Man, that nigga Michelangelo out there cleaning up with them canvases.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God. Now I
telling
will
you.
never ever like take a dude seriously. Like I want to sip and paint with you. Oh no, you might be that dude.
Oh, see, now we done ruined sip and paint. Now we done ruined. No, don't do that. Come on now.
For me at least. I mean,
Oh
but
my God.
I'm not the type of woman that will fall for that. Anyway.
Well, see, you know what? See that, but that's the thing though. See, you have more experience, so the first date for you is probably going to be more about getting to know this person. You might enjoy it like that, but you may not, and maybe they don't put a lot of stock in it, but it gets you to the next date. The first date gets you to the next date. And now you got to start getting more original, and you got to start catering to the individual that you're getting to know as you get to know them. So the first date can be this basic but thoughtful thing that can go for everybody. At a certain point, though, you got to start making sure what you do is personalized and cater to the woman.
They can't do it. Most dudes do not know how to cater to a woman individually. And that's why you'll have like women who will say, I've been with this man 6-7 years and he don't know me. He doesn't even know how to have sex with me because he's doing the same moves that he done to every other woman. So it's like the guys set themselves up when they do this copy and paste because it makes them lazy and they get comfortable.
Oh,
and then they wonder why a woman be on to the next because she starts to realize you just running from the playbook that you use for every game. You the Dallas Cowboys out here.
Wow.
I think for this,
you've been running for 20 years.
I think for this guy, this is like the, to me, obviously, it's the go-to introduction date to where he just want to make an impression.
Or they go to let me get some on the first night date because I'm pretty sure
there you go. That I'm telling, because it would work.
It would. I agree.
And this is honestly, this isn't this is not a shot at women. This is more so for me. This is more so a shot at men, because what we're saying is to have a little effort and to put in just a little bit of a plan goes so much further than, so what you want to do? So where you want to go?
When can I see you?
Let's meet for coffee. Where you like to go? I don't want to spend no money on the first date. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to do a buffer date.
Do a what?
Buffer date.
Buffer date. Oh man,
or the dates where they'll show up and act like they don't know you.
we ain't finna do a buffer date. We ain't finna talk about
like buffer date. That's what a phone call is for.
That was when I saw that buffer date shit, that's what I thought phone calls were for, to get yourself in line for so you didn't have, that's what the phone call is, the buffer.
Yes.
Yeah. Why I gotta leave the house unless you want to physically see what the person looks like? But I don't know. That I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't with that. I'm not no goddamn buffer date, and I don't like coffee, so that was thing. However, I'm sticking to my point. I think if the guy's ideal and you enjoy it yourself and they feel good, by all means, hey man, ride that wave as long as you can, lady.